Y'all, consider me geeked. Consider me geeked. Okay, I have news. Everybody gather around. The angel community meeting is now in session. Everybody listen up. Shut your mouths. Shut the up. I have a crush on a man. A real man. Mind you, a real man. Not one of those anime men for once. Okay? Shocker. Everybody gasp. I have a crush on a real man who also has a crush on me. Everybody gasp. Don't gasp. Don't be surprised. That's crazy. In adult terms, I am seeing somebody. And before any of y'all start to like analyze and shit, I've never once mentioned him on the channel before ever in my life. So don't be nosy, just listen up, because by the end of this video, you are going to have a new mindset of this or something better. Trust me. My dating track record has not been best, okay? There have been many trials and tribulations, a lot of unnecessary tears that were necessary at the time for the time that we were at the time, but like now they're like looking back, it's like, oh, that was a lot of unnecessariness, but actually it wasn't unnecessary. Anyways, I'm rambling. This time it's different. My dating life is different now because now I actually like myself, I actually love myself, and I know my worth, you know? So when those three things are happening, your relationships and the trajectory of your dating life is bound to change. Let me tell you how I learned this firsthand, but first we have to go back. Now, when I was 21, I had been dating my ex-situationship for months, right? And on my birthday, he bought my gift at the last possible second. He went to the store before coming to my house, and he called me, and he was like,
"Hey, by the way, what's your favorite snacks and candy? Like, what do you like?"
By the way, my birthday's also on Valentine's Day, so he was also buying my Valentine's Day gift late as well. And I was like, oh, we've been dating for months. Like, you don't know what I like? I knew what he liked, so I was like, you don't know what I like? And he was like, just tell me. So I'm like, okay, I like Milano milk chocolate cookies, I like blah, 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 I like this and that. And he's like, okay, cool. So he comes to my house, he calls me, he's in the driveway. He's like, hey, I'll be up there in a second. I just am writing in your birthday card really quickly.
Huh?
And I was thinking, okay, sir, like, this could have been planned out. You could have done that, like, months, weeks, days in advance. But, okay, you're just going to do it right before you come into my house. Okay, cool. No worries. And instead of getting me the cookie flavor that I actually like, he got me the cookie flavor that he liked. And then when my mom invited him out with us to celebrate my birthday lunch together, he was like, oh, sorry, I can't. I have to go let my dog outside. Even though his mom could have let his dog outside. And for those of y'all that have little corrupt minds, you little nasties, little heathens, you know exactly why he came over to my house on Valentine's Day.
Hey! How y'all doing?
You know exactly why. And he left like right after, practically. Not right after, but like he came there for a reason, and I let him, and that was that. And I'm sorry, Mom, if you're watching, because I hadn't moved out at the time. I'm just gonna be real. Sorry, Mom.
I'm having a panic attack right now. I need to calm the fuck down because I'm having a panic attack.
Now, at the time, I did not realize how shitty that was. The whole ordeal of that, because I was so used to dating men who would give me nothing. Like, yes, give me nothing. That's what I was used to. But then I was telling my sister about that story last night, and she was like looking so disappointed, and she said, don't tell me anything else. And I said, oh, yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I was literally so happy. I was like, this is the best birthday ever at the time. But now looking back, I'm like, holy shit. That's horrible, but we move and we grow and we live and we laugh and we love, so whatever. So when I ended things with my situationship last year, it was because I finally knocked some sense into myself. Like, I was like, hold on, maybe I actually do deserve better. Like, maybe I actually do deserve healthy and effort and all that shit, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna share too much about what's been going on with the guy I'm seeing now because he does watch my YouTube. And that makes me self-conscious, but he's very nice. He's like, I want to support what you do, and I like your content, and I think you're very talented and whatever. But I'm just like, Because like 3 weeks ago, I was talking about how I want Levi Ackerman to choke me out. That's insane. Anyways, the guy I'm seeing now is like a complete 180 of all the guys I've talked to in the past. Like the other day, he bought me food and boba, right? He knows I love boba. So he bought me boba from this place I've never had boba before. And it was strawberry flavor. And I was like, oh, I love strawberry. I was just making conversation. I was like, oh, I love strawberry. But then he came over for dinner with my family the other day, with some of my family members, not my whole family, but like some of my family members. It was me, him, my sister, my niece, whatever, cute little vibe. And when I opened the door, he had a 3-layered strawberry vanilla cake for me. And he was like, oh, I got this for you because I know you love strawberry. You said you love strawberry and I didn't want to show up empty-handed. So I have been thinking about that strawberry cake for days now. 1, because it was really tasty, and 2, because it was just so thoughtful and made me happy. And when I was telling my sister about this, she was like, really? That's what sold it for you? Like, he got you a cake and now you're just whipped?
Whipped! I'm whipped? Oh yeah? Well, why don't you say that to my face, man?
Well, right now!
No, Scooby-Doo, your mom eats cat poop!
Of course, it's not just that. Like, there are so many amazing qualities about this guy, and I really like this guy, but it just made me realize that, like, sometimes we are so willing to settle for things out of desperation because we don't know how much better things could be if we just let go, and we decided to trust in the process and trust in divine timing. I'm not making this video with the intention of comparing the two guys because that would be f***ed up and that would be unnecessary, and also there really is no comparison, no shade. I'm just saying that, like, sometimes we just need to be reminded that we could be doing so much better if we allowed ourselves to accept better instead of falling into a trap mindset of, this is good enough, this'll do. Now, if you're anything like I was, okay, I'm gonna need you to stand up, lean in, get close, and repeat after me, okay? This or something better. But then you have to like actually mean it. When I was talking to my situationship, my body would literally warn me that I should leave. And I know that sounds crazy, but I was constantly anxious. I literally kept getting vertigo for like 2 months straight of us being in contact again. After we broke no contact, I kept getting vertigo and shit. I kept getting dizzy. I would get nauseous. I knew the relationship wasn't good for me, and I think it's because the right people will bring your soul peace. It's like that quote that's like, the universe will never give you peace in something that you were never meant to settle in. And after I ended things, the anxiety went away, the vertigo went away, everything went away, everything bad that I was feeling went away. And I remember leading up to me ending things, I would see the number 999 every day. The people that care about numbers and synchronicities, you know what 999 means, and I would see it all the time. But as soon as I ended things with him, I would see 111 constantly. And you know what 111 means? New beginnings. Yeah. There were just so many signs, bro. And when you start accepting better, God and the universe will bless you with better. But it starts with your mindset. Like, you can't just be like, yep, it's gonna be this or something better, and then you keep dealing with shitty situations and shitty people. Like, if it really is this or something better, then you better act like it. Yeah. So if you feel like you aren't receiving the effort and love that you deserve, and it feels like you are fighting tooth and nail just to be loved by a person, just remember that, like, it doesn't have to feel hard. Like, it honestly shouldn't feel hard. Like, with this new guy, I'm like, okay, well, this is different. Like, what do you mean I don't have to, like, beg for effort? And what do you mean he's making it clear that he likes me? And what do you mean I don't have to guess about where this is going and it's actually kind of very clear where this is going? This is weird. This is different. But, like, I'm learning and I'm growing day by day, and I have to accept it. And my friends even told me, they were like, Tiara, you literally have a YouTube channel dedicated to, like, encouraging people that they deserve a love like that, and you deserve to be treated the way that this guy's treating you. And I was like, yeah, you're right. I do deserve it, but I'm just not used to it. Because I know, I'm like, guys, it is not crazy to receive real, genuine, good love. Okay, you deserve it. And then something good happens to me, and I'm like, whoa, what's going on? Like, bitch, what are you talking about? That's all you fucking talk about every week on your channel. And sometimes change can be uncomfortable, but a lot of the times, what's on the other side of change and fear is growth and beauty. And remember, comfort doesn't always mean right, bitch. I didn't mean to call you a bitch, but, like, bitch, sometimes you can be comfortable in a situation that isn't good for you. Like, past me was comfortable with chaos and the emotional roller coaster, but the new me is adjusting to something that it could be very stable. And yeah, it's a little bit uncomfortable because I'm not used to it, but I know that that is better for me. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it does make me go a little like, but then I'm like, oh, wait a minute. This is a good thing. Yeah. Guys, this almost feels like a little FaceTime. Like, it feels like we're at a sleepover or something and I'm just updating you on my love life. And I don't know how things are gonna end with this new guy. I don't know. I'm approaching it from a very like realistic, detached, but hopeful mindset, which is very different than how I used to approach relationships in the past. And I know that I keep saying this or something better. You might be wondering, what does this or something better mean? It means it's either gonna be this or it's gonna be something better. Because when you ask God for something, he gives you 3 answers. He says yes, not yet, or you're getting something better. Wait for something better. But I'm just like, God, please let this be the better. Please just let this be the better. Like, I don't want any more lessons. I'm tired. And I know I'm only 23, like, older people that watch my channel, you might be laughing like, oh, ho, ho, girl, you don't even know what's coming. I don't care. I don't want anything else to come. I'm fucking tired. I'm over it. I just want this to be the better. Is that too much to ask for? I've done a lot of work. I think I deserve it. Please let this be it. Please, God. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. But I'm also, like I said, I'm just very detached. And I just know that what's meant for me is not going to pass me by. So regardless of the outcome, I'm going to be amazing. And this is your reminder to never settle. Yeah, don't settle. Don't be like past me. Be like me, new me. Be abundant. I know that's easier said than done. But like, you can do the work to get there. I think it's way better to wait for someone that's actually aligned with you rather than being with someone because you're settling and you're scared that you're not going to find better and you're scared that you're going to end up alone and you're scared that you're going to spend your birthday alone and scared that you're going to spend Valentine's Day alone.
Wait, is this fucking play about us?
Once I threw that old scarcity mindset in the trash, I started receiving better. And sometimes you really do have to like internally up-level yourself before you can start receiving better. I used to applaud the bare minimum and date bums. I used to date bums. No shade to those guys. But like what happened on my birthday a couple years ago, that was bum behavior. I'm not saying he's a bum, but like that's bum behavior. Why does that look pink? Like, why do you think I have this poster hanging up above my bed in my room? I fall asleep under it every night. Most people fall asleep with like a cross over their bed. No, I have to fall asleep with that poster over my bed. And I had to remind myself. I was like, if a guy is not showing me any effort, then I am not going to show him any interest. Period! Which is very different from past me. Past me felt like she had to prove that she was worth receiving effort. Past me felt like she had to prove herself to be worthy of love in a relationship. But me now, I'm like, I'm not doing that shit. That's crazy. Past me felt like she couldn't be herself. But now I feel like I can be myself and I'm reaping the benefits of that because I'm actually now seeing a guy who makes me feel like I deserve it, but without feeling like I have to chase him in order to feel like I deserve it. Does that make sense? Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. So far, this mindset is paying off. Like, it's paying off in real time. And if you are somebody that's scared to get back into dating or you're in a low effort bare minimum situation and you're scared to leave, then just remind yourself, it's going to be this or it's going to be something better. And if you feel like it's not giving better, then you know what to do. Yeah, I feel like this is the beginning of a brand new era for me. Like, it really is. Like, I'm so geeked and I'm trying so hard to like not freak out on camera because he might be watching this right now and I don't want him to think that he like has this crazy effect on me, even though he probably knows that he has this crazy effect on me, but whatever. I just love cutesy stuff and I just am so happy right now. I'm so excited. Whatever. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, prove it by giving it a thumbs up. And comment down below 3 things you're no longer willing to accept in a new relationship going forward. I want to see that you know your worth. Okay? Yeah, I want to see it. Comment it. Prove it. Bye. Why is it looking like this? Oh, what was that? He just texted me.